walkway. That bigger bay that we walked right to your immediate left when you walked in, okay, that will be the flag stanchions. We'll fly 3 flags in between the space, the USC flag, the Olympic flag, and the American flag. Comes the Roski flag tribute in honor of Ed Roski, one of our most prominent Board of Trustee members. So, the 2-story atrium we talked about, again going from very traditional on the outside to very modern on the inside. Everything you're going to see here is going to be outlined in this stone treatment that they're laying here. Very expensive, but we're going to do all the walls, almost everything in stone, all the stairs. We talked about the 21 athletes being featured right there when you walk in and on a very nice glass treatment. Here's the 2-story video wall. And on this west wall we didn't talk about, we're going to feature all of our national championships in a really nice metal treatment, I guess, for lack of a better term. And then built flush into that tribute will be 2 55-inch interactive touchscreens that will allow anybody to drive into any element of the USC story they want interactively. So if you're here to learn about an All-American, you can kind of dial in and touch. So a lot of touch technology, interactive treatments, 2-story video wall we've hit on. Okay, all 4 of these corridors now, everything you see is all about academics. Okay, so this will become the Stevens Student Athlete Academic Services Center, and I take you through some sort of sightline onto this video wall. Now we can divide that video wall any way we want, okay, but the maximum viewpoint is the widest spot you'll see across that baseline and up. Okay, so Recruit and his family here is waiting to see Lane, or is here with a coach from one of our other sports. This is where they're going to hang out. This will have an iPad built into that wall there, flush. We'll have our library of content in here. Also an opportunity for our athletes to come out here. Indoors, outdoors, eat. We'll have wireless video game technology here. They can play their video games. We talked about live content being pumped in, regular television content, PowerPoint presentations, recruiting functions, fundraisers, whatever. Between these 2 floors, we wanted it wide open. Again, pretty stoic, the back office, California-like living room. Obviously an outdoor element where he can utilize the balcony to host a lunch. Also built his own lunch booth here. He can eat and host a family in here. 3 flat screens along this back wall. His own locker room component here. And then beyond that wall to the other side is his real work area. So that's where the drop-down screen will be, his projector. That's where he'll spend most of his time with direct access out to his administrative assistant. About a week ago, AstroTurf was finished. We wanted a replica of the Coliseum in some ways, similar. We don't have the script above the SC, and that's by design. All the SC interlocks you'll see in here will not have the script, and that's by Pat's personal preference and our staff's personal preference. The end zone is similar to the Coliseum. But more importantly than that, this becomes an area where we can do everything from plyometrics to speed work to warm-ups. And a lot of people ask, why in Southern California would you ever need indoor space? Well, to work out 600 plus athletes in the course of any given day, believe it or not, they have to go at 5 in the morning, they have to go sometimes 6 at night, and it does get cool, and we dealt with hamstring injuries and slippage out on Howard Jones, and Howard Jones gets beat up, and this just provides a ton of relief from that area. We had our NFL guys come in last week to test it and to work out on it, and they gave rave reviews on the quality of the turf. Obviously not going to be doing any tackling out here, but in terms of all their speed work, agility work,